is Seleção, a name that echoes through football history. From Pelé to Romário, Ronaldo to Ronaldinho, Kaka to Neymar, Brazil isn't just a football team. It's an identity, a religion, a legacy. But ever since that 7-1 defeat to Germany, Brazil has been trying to rewrite its narrative. They've produced talent, they've won games, but they haven't won hearts like the old Brazil used to. Fast forward to now, a new generation has emerged. Young, electric, technical, but also inconsistent, vulnerable, and under pressure. But with the arrival of Carlo Ancelotti, the Seleção may have found the man to restore order. So the question is, does this Brazil squad have what it takes to bring back glory? Let's break it down. The current Brazil squad is loaded with firepower. The attacking options alone are enough to intimidate any defense in the world. Vinicius, Rodrigo, Martinelli, Rafinha, Antony, 𝐾𝐨, Endrick, and Savinho. It's an arsenal of pace, flair, and technical brilliance. Vinicius Jr. under Carlo Ancelotti at Real Madrid has become one of the world's deadliest attackers with 149 goal contributions in 198 appearances. Yet for Brazil, just 6 goals in 39 games. But as Ancelotti takes over the national team, he confidently promises you'll soon see the Real Madrid version of Vinicius in the Seleção. The Vini era in yellow may finally begin. Rodrigo is another gem molded by Carlo Ancelotti. Over 200 club appearances in all competitions, 68 goals, 46 assists, and a moment etched in history, the last-minute brace against Manchester City in the 2022 UCL semi-final. For Brazil, his potential remains silent, but now with Ancelotti, Rodrigo's international breakthrough feels inevitable. Rafinha has quietly become one of Brazil's most efficient attackers, with 34 goals and 22 assists for Barcelona, and 4 goals with an assist in Brazil's World Cup qualifiers. His form is peaking at just the right time. He's even entering the Ballon d'Or conversation this season. Ancelotti has the chance to use Rafinha as a devastating part of a strikerless front three. And then there's 𝐾𝐭, who has reinvented himself under Ancelotti's guidance. Playing as a center forward just behind the 9, he's delivered 17 goals and 6 assists this season. His versatility and work rate give Brazil a flexible option in linking midfield to attack. However, the front still has a gap. The biggest question remains, who will be the striker? The iconic number 9 role, once graced by Romário, Ronaldo, and Adriano, remains a void. 𝐿_𝐴𝐿 is out of form. Jesus has never fully convinced in that role for Brazil, and Endrick is still too young to carry the burden alone. With 𝐿_𝐴𝐿 the only traditional striker in Ancelotti's selection, Brazil may rely on a fluid front three. Carlo recently won the Champions League without a traditional striker, using Vinicius and Rodrigo. Bringing in Rafinha, who can rotate positions with them, would add even more unpredictability to the attack. Midfield presents a more serious concern. It lacks a defined shape. Paquetá floats, Guimarães drops too deep, and Casemiro offers leadership and bite, but aging and getting slower can't cover ground the way he used to. Brazil lacks a true creative playmaker. If Brazil's all-time top scorer Neymar stays fit and is able to operate centrally as a number 10, Brazil could have the creative spark needed to connect their flair-filled forward line. His vision, technique, and playmaking instincts are unmatched. Defensively, Brazil has depth. Marquinhos, Gabriel Magalhães, Militão, and Bremer bring strength and discipline. The fullbacks remain a weak spot for Brazil. Danilo and Renan Lodi have experience but don't offer the same attacking threat as Dani Alves and Marcelo once did. This puts extra pressure on the wingers. The magic Brazil had with Cafu Carlos and later Alves Marcelo is missing. Ancelotti has brought in Carlos Augusto, Wesley Franca, and Alex Sandro, but so far it seems he is still experimenting, searching for the right players. Brazil has found stability in goal. Alisson and Ederson are 2 of the best in the world. So on paper, Brazil is stacked, perhaps even overstacked. But talent doesn't win trophies. Cohesion does. Identity does. Coaching does. If there's one thing Brazil lacks right now, it's clarity. That's the missing piece that Ancelotti must fix. Ancelotti's Brazil era began under pressure. Just before he took charge, Brazil suffered a historic home defeat to Argentina, something unthinkable for the fans. To add more tension, his first match ended in a goalless draw, but then, in his second match, Ancelotti turned it around. Brazil secured a crucial win, not only Ancelotti's first victory, but also the one that confirmed their place in the next year's World Cup. It wasn't just a result, it reignited belief. Ancelotti's mission, declared from day one, was clear: win it all. Unlike recent managers caught between styles, Ancelotti knows exactly what he wants. He believes that at the international level, tactical organization and fighting spirit matter more than stylistic identity. He won't aim for flair unless it's functional. Expect Brazil to rotate between the 4-3-3, the 4-4-2, and the 4-2-3-1, depending on the situation. This isn't a team designed to entertain, it's a team built to win. He knows how to manage egos, unite squads, and win under pressure. Ancelotti understands Brazilian players. He doesn't just tolerate them, he thrives with them, and perhaps most importantly, he already knows Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Richarlison, and Endrick inside out. That bond between coach and players is vital. Carlo has already built it at Madrid. Now he's replicating it with the national team. Brazil doesn't just play football, they breathe it. And right now, the air is heavy. And since 2002, pressure has crushed them. The 2006 team was overloaded with Galacticos, but fell apart under the expectations. In 2010, Dunga's pragmatism fell short. 2014, a national tragedy. 2018, Neymar tried, but it wasn't enough. 2022, a better team, but still eliminated on penalties. 2 decades of disappointment have disillusioned fans. Ancelotti understands that restoring trust and passion is just as important as tactics. He's publicly called on fans for unity. He knows that if the crowd is with them, Brazil becomes unstoppable. This mission isn't just about lifting trophies, it's about healing wounds, reviving identity, and bringing joy back to the people. Brazil stands on the edge of something big. With the 5-star on the chest, a new generation of world-class talent, Ancelotti is here to finish the job. And he's brought with him the blueprint to turn this team from promise to powerhouse. A country desperate for redemption, this could be the beginning of Brazil's next golden era. And maybe, just maybe, that beauty is about to return. Like and subscribe to stay tuned for what happens next.